I have to be very efficient in my movement. Like they say, take your time, but do it in a hurry. Be very efficient in your movement, okay? I'm just going to drive him right over. See how I held on to everything? Now I may go ahead and switch here, and I stick him for the time. What we're going to do is, the belt and Nelson used it when they were on their elbows and knees in a turtle position. Now we're going to do it when they're flat, okay? So here he is, he's down. My first consideration, normally in the belt and Nelson, I grab the belt, but in this, I'm going to grab his arm first. I'll show it on each side so you get a view here, okay? But I'm going to start over here first. Well, I'll start over here to start. Okay, so here he is. First thing I'll do, I'm starting towards his head. Actually, it would help you if you're not straight on towards his head, but slightly on the side you're going to attack. So if I'm going to go for his left arm, I'm just over his, or his right arm, I'm just over his right shoulder, okay? First thing I'm going to do is grab both hands, and grab his elbow and pull it out just like this. And he's going to resist. You're going to have to pry that out, and it may help to lift up and pull out. So I'm lifting up on his elbow and pulling out. You see my elbow right here in his back, and that kind of forms a hinge, okay? I've got that quickly, with this hand, slide under, and you've got this. You've got an underhook here. Fingers to the sky. Now I quickly grab his belt, and I grab my wrist, my hand. You see, I don't grab just his belt, I want to grab my own wrist. So I've got this, and I've got this. You see that? Okay, and I'll show on the other side too. But what I'm going to do now, he's right to be turned. I'm going to move to my left here, and I'm going to get really low and pry under his shoulder and drive him over. So I'm going to get really low, and I'm going to drive him right over. Don't let go of anything, and you just stick him with a pin. Okay? Right. Come to the other side. All right, so we've got this side going. Again, pull, and you might have to lift, pull it up, get your arm in there, slightly. It may take some work, but be persistent, you'll get it. Now grab his belt, grab your wrist, and get really low. See this? If I'm up here, he may spin out. So get really low down to his level. Okay, now I'm just going to drive him right over. See how I held on to everything? Now I may go ahead and switch here, and I stick him for the time.